Welcome back to TNA Episode 4. I'm still freaking ill, so bear with me today, because, yay. Stomach bugs and fucking chest infections are not nice. I know I've given it to my fiance. But yeah, this is Explosion. It's been held by Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. It's been held at the Kingston Memorial Centre. And in the pre-show, both had Subpar Wrestling, a little heat, Barbie Blanca, Arja Kong, and Connor LeFew defeat Daphne Tara and the Canadian Ninjas in 5:19, when Barbie Blank defeat Daphne by pinfall the K2. Luo Fatsu 56, Khan 46, Arja Kong 44, Barbie Blank 40, Tara 58, Daphne 42, Porter Perez 43 and Nicole Matthews 43. Network Ruins 52D plus, not bad. In the pre-show, Subpar Wrestling, a little heat. TJ Perkins, Bad Influence, and the Playing Pieces defeat Zack Sabre Jr., Generation Me, and the Best Friends in 5:19. When Daniels defeat Jeremy Book by pinfall with the best moonsault ever. Chuck Taylor 40, Trent Barretta 43, Jeremy Book 42, Max Book 36, Zack Sabre Jr. 46, TJ Perkins 44, The Shard 34, Jigsaw 35, Kazarian 51, and Daniel 66. Kazarian in performance, TJ Perkins in performance, Chuck Taylor in performance, and The Shard in performance. 53 C minus, not bad. In the pre-show, had Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, Alpha Female, Brooke Tessmocker, Gail Kim, Rebel, and Tony Storm defeated Madison Rain, Caitlin, Hiraju, Masatumu, Ember Moon, and Brittany in 6:25, and Gail Kim defeated Hiraju Masatu by the inverted stomp face breaker. Brittany 33, Ember Moon 51, Hiraju Masatu 43, Caitlin 39, Madison Rain 56, Tony Storm 29, Rebel 22, Gail Kim 62, Brooke Tessmocker 36, Alpha Female 37. No work improvements 49D 49D plus. In the pre-show, had Subpar Wrestling, Alyssa Crowd, Eat the Briscoes, and Spectral Envy defeated Red Dragon, Lost Ice Cream 6:17, when Jay Briscoe defeated Al Hijo Del Ice Cream by pin of the double underhook pile driver. Ice Cream Jr. 34, Al Hydro Dial Ice Cream 32, Kyler Riley 45, Bobby Fish 46, Frightmare 25, Hello Wicked 30, Mark and Jay both 50, Jay in performance, Kyler Riley in performance, and Frightmare in performance 45D. Not bad. In the pre-show, Turbo Wrestling Anonymous, Crowdy, Tellen Dashwood, Taryn Terrell, and ODB defeat Casey Spinell, Levi, and Vanessa Kraft, who are 3 190 girls. In 8:40, when Tellen Dashwood defeat Levi by from the wrong elbow. ODB 51, Taryn Terrell 32, Tellen Dashwood 42, Vanessa 14, Levi 16. She did real bad. Who is that? That's her. And then Vanessa Carvin, she was the best out of all of them. Casey Spinell got a 23. Tellen Dashwood in performance and Taryn Terrell in performance, and Tellen Dashwood in flying. So we'll ignore them. We'll see how well our other 190 guys did. Of course, that is Ashley 6. In the pre-show, Subpar Wrestling, and Honest Crowdy, Alex Kozlov, Ashley Sticks, Crazy Steve, Jolly Roger, and Zima Ion defeated Sammy DeSol, Lindsay Dorado, Lance Steele, Phoenix, and Christian York in 4 minutes 51, where Zima Ion defeated Lance Steele by from the Bible Black. York 39, Phoenix 48, Lance Steele 29, which is you. Lindsay Dorado 44, Sammy DeSol 40, Zima Ion 47, Jolly Roger 32, Crazy Steve 41, Ashley Sticks 35, and Alex Kozlov 43, York in Techno 45D, not bad. And in the pre-show, had Subpar Wrestling and Non-Existent Security, T. Gray who defeated Idris Abraham in 8:06 by pin the 450 splash. T. Gray Uno 44, Idris Abraham 43, no work improvements. He was here on a 190 deal. Did quite well, 42D. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of WWF 1993 with the debuts we had and some of the big names that were coming back to the WWF thanks to me and some hotshot booking. And I've got plans. Don't expect Hogan to stick in the company, because I will be making him go to WCW when his contract comes up. That's going to happen. Well, we open up the night with Mike Tenay, and he's in the ring, and he's like, "Hello and welcome to welcome to Explosion tonight, live from Canada. But first tonight, all the titles are on the line, and it is Championship Week. Joining me now in this ring, Kenta." And Ken like, shut up, shut up, and your little bow tie are the worst things in this company. First, we go to the UK. Now we come here to Canada. Then there is Sanada, and he thinks he's the best Japanese junior in this company. Bullshit. Tonight, I'm going to be watching the main event. You see, TNA, I don't care who's in it, because I'm going to get my shot, no matter what, and it will be against Sanada, mark my words. And then basically just turns around and pushes Mike Tenay onto his arse, and basically leaves the ring, like they normally do. 490 plus, and he's getting booed, but you wait, he'll be a lot more hated by the end of the night. In the battle, Turbo Wrestling on this is the crowd heat. Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters defeat the Blossom Twins, the Epidemic and Made in Sin 816. The order of eliminations Blossom Twins first, and the Epidemic finally Made in Sing. Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters make defense number 2 of the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Tyler Made 32, Alicia Kay 38, Holly Blossom 33, Hannah Blossom 27, Levi Bates 32, Mayhem 32, Mo Shirai 34, and Io Shirai 38. Levi Bates in performance and Tyler Made in performance. 30-16 minus, not bad. In a battle, Diesel Wrestling below heat, Juice von Liger defeated Low Key in 751 by pinning the Liger Bomb. Juice von Liger 46, Low Key 49, no work appearance 50D plus. Sadly is now retired. And then Angelina discovers Sky backstage and look here, Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters. You might have walked away with a gold tonight, but come Summerversary, nothing's going to be that easy. And Angelina's like, look here, the Knockouts tag titles were made for us, and us alone. You have what should be ours, and later on tonight we'll show you why. And yes, the beautiful people will be in action later on this evening. In a battle, Diesel Wrestling, but Little Heat, Mostly Machine Guns defeat Super Smash Bros. In 7:33 when Alex Shelley defeat Player by pinfall the Shell Shock. Mostly Machine Guns make defense number 2 of their TNA X Division tag titles. Player Does 34, Player 36, Chris Simon 61, Alex Shelley 55. Player Does in performance and Player in performance and Player Does in Rumble. 54 C minus. I will be taking Val Sky off managing Mr. Saban. 54 C minus. Beautiful. Not a bad match, actually. And then after the match, Shelley and Saban grabbed the mic off Jeremy before he can make the announcement. They're like, look here, this is not what we wanted. We'll destroy this X Division tag team thing soon. We just killed your local heroes. And Saban's like, listen up, TNA. I do not agree to stay and get forced to be on this bottom feeders show. I'm going to make this clear. We'll kill this project very soon. So, yeah. They're calling it the bottom feeder show. So, they're going to be getting a lot of hate from a lot of wrestling tag teams. And in the pool match, Awesome Kong defeated Mickie James 759 by the Flying Splash. She makes defense number 5 of her Knockouts tag team title. Mickie James 51, Awesome Kong 40, no work appearance. James Mitchell, of course, managing Awesome Kong 49D plus. After the match, Madison Rain comes out beating up Awesome Kong. Of course, they've got their match coming up soon at Slammiversary in 2 weeks' time. In the battle, Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, 3G, and the Beautiful People in 79 when Tamako Nagara defeat Angelina by pinfall the Step Up in Zaguri following defense of Mayo Shirai. During the match, we also had Mayo Shirai running attack without Sky, so the Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters made these two leads their match. Tamaka Nagarai 40, Achilles Skater 39, without Sky 53, Love 48, no appearance 49D plus. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. I'm back. In the Bad Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, Mark Haskins, Matt Sydal, Adam Cole, and Jay Lethal defeat Al Hijo de Rey Mysterio, Pentagon Jr., Will Ospreay, and Kazum Makanima. In 7-3, when Matt Sydal defeated Al Hijo de Rey Mysterio by pin with the Corkscrew Moonsault. Lethal 56, Cole 39, Sydal 62, Mark Haskins 45, Cassio Macanimo 36, Ospreay 54, Pentagon Jr. 45, now Hydro de Rey Mysterio 34, no work Prince 53 C minus. And our main event tonight, it should have had a little package. In above that, Diesel Wrestling, but Damachi Sanada defeated PJ Black in 1936 by pin the German suplex. Following interference from Kenta, Sanada makes defense number 4 of the TNA X Division title. PJ Black 57, Sanada 39, no work appearance 52D plus. And after the match, Kenta picks up the mic and he's like, I warned all of you. I said that match will be mine. Sorry, PJ, but this match is mine. I need to send a message to someone and it's going to happen now. Really, he lifts Sanada's up, holds his hands in and hits his knee into the side of his head and he goes, that is the Kenta special. and don't you forget it. 48D Plus, once again, well, I've heated that up very quickly. 48D Plus, of course, Kenta vs Sonata will be happening at Slammiversary. And we've got an amazing night. Jericho vs Joe in a submission match. We've got Kenta vs Sonata. We've got Rain vs Kong. We've got Magnus vs Style. Red Dragon and Motor Machine Guns. Mysterio and Abyss. The Beautiful People vs Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters. The Bromez vs American Wolves in a tables match. And we've got The Rock vs Dave Bautista in a steel cage match. And we've got the Golden Rumble. It's a big night, and it's happening in 2 weeks. But in the post-show about Diesel Wrestling, Melissa and Crowdy, Rockstar Spud, Pete Dunne, and Kenta defeat Alligero, Amazing Red, and Misco Dorado in 10:02, and Kenta defeat Alligero by pinfall with a go to sleep. I will be removing that from his Petrat in TNA so that you'll be using the Kenta special after tonight. Kenta 61, Pete Dunne 48, Rockstar Spud 45, Misco Dorado 56, Amazing Red 36, and Alligero 44. No appearance 48D, 41D. That's where we end tonight's show with a 51D plus. Of course, this is our B show, so it doesn't really matter, but it's a great way of getting all the X Division guys and having their own little show. We'll see you guys for the main bulk of what is TNA. Of course, that is TNA Impact in just a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Welcome back. Episode 4 continues here with TNA Wrestling. We're heading closer and closer to Slammiversary in 2014. And things in the wrestling world seem to get weirder. With WWE now moved to BT Sports, it's very interesting that NXT UK is now going to be on the Paramount Network every week. And they've also got a free-to-air TV deal with Channel 5. Where on a Saturday you can watch SmackDown and on a Sunday you can watch Raw. Very odd situation to be in right now if you're a wrestling fan, but there we are. But welcome back. We are in front of 3,152 people at the Kingston Royal Centre, so they come to see Explosion and Impact. As you know, it is Championship evening, so expect some title matches on tonight's card. Also making a special guest appearance tonight will be Rey Mysterio. He was also in a pro-show match with local town hero. But in an abysmal pre-show match, local star RJ City defeats Shane Sabre in 6:46 by pinfall. RJ City 24, Shane Sabre 21. No work appearance 24E. Nice of those two to make a special guest appearance on the pre-show tonight. As we move on. And in the pre-show at Diesel Wrestling Below Heat, Okada, Shannon Moore, Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew Galloway and Knox defeat Joe Shitatsu, Keith Lee, Colt Cabana, D'Angelo Dinero and Doug Williams in 4 minutes 48 when Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Keith Lee by pinfall the Samoan Driver. Doug Williams 57, D'Angelo Dinero 53, Colt Cabana 43, Keith Lee 41, Yoshitatsu 44, Knox 42, Galloway 51, Nakamura 61, Moore, Shannon Moore got a 45 and Okada got a 58. Doug Williams in Rumble and Techno, Colt Cabana in performance and Keith Lee in performance. Not a bad pre-show match. In the pre-show at Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, the Von Erichs and Gunnar and Murphy defeat America's Most Wanted and Killer Elite Squad in 5:50 when Ross Von Erich defeat Lance Hoyt by pinfall. Murphy 34, Gunnar 46, Marshall Von Erich 35, Ross Von Erich 40. Lance Hoyt 49, Dave Boy Smith Jr. 55, James Storm 63 and Chris Harris 36. Marshall Von Erich's improving in performance, 53 C-, not the best, not a bad pre-show match actually. In the pre-show at Pro Wrestling, Little Heat, Roger Strong and Mustache Mountain defeat Desmond Wolfe and the Bromez at 6:26 when Roger Strong defeat Desmond Wolfe by pinfall for the Super Double Knee Gutbuster. Tyler Bate 33, Trent 735, Roderick Strong 62, Desmond Wolfe 56, Robbie 39 and Jesse 28. Jesse in performance and Tyler Bate in performance, 51D plus, not bad. Still in the pre-show, and in a decent pre-show match, Eric Young defeated Matt Hardy in 7:42 by pinfall the Real Barrow Netbreaker. Eric Young 56, Matt Hardy 57, Eric Young in Technical 60C, not a bad pre-show match. Could Eric Young be the one winning the over-the-top rope battle royal? It's all to play for. In a decent pre-show match, Kevin Steen defeated Eli Drake, Cody Rhodes and Rob Terry in 8:29 when Kevin Steen defeated Eli Drake by pinfall the package pile driver. Steen 57, Eli Drake 44, Cody Rhodes 73, and Rob Terry 28. No work improvements 39C. Cody Rhodes on the pre-show, but we had to have Kevin Steen win because he's a fellow Canadian. And in the pre-show, about a decent wrestling with Ted DiBiase Jr. defeated Shelton Benjamin in 7:32 by pin of the Dream Street. Ted DiBiase Jr. 56, Shelton Benjamin 62, Ted DiBiase in performance 64C, and Senior did some good work on ringside. And after Slammiversary, all these people with managers are going to get a chance to have the managers on screen a bit more each week. And we open up the night with fellow Canadian Chris Jericho. It only seems fair that it's been in Canada tonight, but we've kind of put Chris Jericho on screen. And Jericho comes down to go, so tonight, I come out here because I'm back in Canada for some reason. You losers are cheering me. You must be stupider than you look. Here here, stupid than you look. I'm not come out here for your praise. I've come here for coming to TNA and pissing off Vince. You see, Samoa Joe, you might not remember, but I listed all my moves once. I remember back then there was a load of submission moves, but now I've grown older and much wiser, and it seems like I've got a load more. And it's Slammiversary, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then Samoa Joe's music hits, and he goes, "So Jericho, welcome back." They seem to be cheering me, because this is the first TV taping of Impact in this great nation. You see, you can have your lists, and you're not the only one who pissed off Mr. Man. I think a lot of us have, including me, for refusing his contract offer. You see, I've been called the Samoan's submission machine for one reason, because I make my opponents tap out. And Jack's like, I know it's championship week, but let's do this. Let's pick each other's opponents tonight. See you later. So yes, tonight Samoa Joe and Chris Jericho will be picking each other's opponents with a 73B-. I can't complain with that. And we open up the night about that subpar wrestling. It'll hit the heavy hitters. Defeat Anderson and Gallows in 7:53 when Jeff Cobb defeated Carl Anderson by pinfall. Doc Gallows of 46, Carl Anderson 50, Rhino 40, Jeff Cobb 47, Jeff Cobb in performance of 51D+. Not bad. In a terrible match, Prince Devet defeated Brian Cage by pinfall the flying double stomp. Brian Cage 31, Prince Devet 43. No work for 40D-. And then Paul Heyman comes out to the ring. For some reason, James Mitchell's joined him. Of course, it's not James Mitchell, it's James Storm. But I ain't going through all the pre-show and all that lot again. My name is Paul Heyman. And all of you mindless idiots, listen up. You see, this here was once and still the greatest tag team in history. Have you not noticed that the two greatest tag teams in TNA history has Storm in the name, in the team? And now onto my main point. Gunnar Murphy, you think you're a good tag team, but at Slammiversary, you're going to realise why you'll never be tag team champions, because we're going to end your careers. And with that, I bid you goodbye. And they basically just get out of the ring and leave to go to the back. Then in the battle, had decent wrestling on the cheat. Ethan Carter III defeated Bobby Lashley in 6:45 by pin with the Sweet Meat Sizzler. EC3 makes defense number 1 of his United States Championship. Ethan Carter III 52, Bobby Lashley 57. Bobby Lashley in Technor 60C. Not a bad match. And then we cut to the backstage area and we see Eddie and David and are like, so we're not on this list. On the list. And now I'm going to say this one time. The walls are on titles wherever we go. And Dave's like, Slammiversary, we're going to give back to the fans and keep the titles off the idiots so we can start that. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Shit. 41D from the Wolves, not the best, but it's great to have the Wolves in the roster. And then Joan Borsch is backstage and he's with AJ and he's like, joining me now, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles. I'm just like, first things first, I want to apologise to my fans for not being there last night. I had to be in Japan for New Japan show as a part of the TNA New Japan deal. We thought we could get around it, but could not, and I'm sorry, but tonight I'll be putting this title on the line. Magnus, watch the main event tonight, because what I do to whoever this mystery GM picks will be going down like you. I am AJ Styles, the best wrestler in TNA history. 73B-, not bad from AJ. In a superb match, Rob Van Dam defeated Bully Ray in 8:04 by pinfall with a 5-star frog splash. Bully Ray 75, Rob Van Dam 72 for 7. 72B-, not a bad match actually. And above that, great heat and good wrestling. Abyss defeated Sting in 8:15 by pin with the Black Hole Slam. Abyss makes defense number 2 of his TNA Intercontinental title. Sting 79, Abyss 56. No work on Brooms. James Mitchell should have been doing some good work on ringside. 72 B minus. And then The Rock comes out to the ring and he's like, finally, The Rock has come back to Canada. And now I'm going to tell you something. In 2 weeks' time, the Animal Dave Bautista will be going down. And when I take him to the limit and destroy him with a rock bomb. Well, this then Dave just jumps over the barricade and then spears The Rock as he turns around and poses to the fans. And then Dave picks the mic up and he's like, looks like I laid you out. And he just drops the mic and leaves the ring. Nice quick little angle with well, that wasn't what meant to happen. Nice quick little angle there from The Rock and Dave. 77B, not the bad. Don't know what's going on downstairs. It sounds like the living room's being destroyed. And about that, good heat and great wrestling in good heat. Claudio Constales, The Rock, Jeff Hardy, Austin Aries defeat Bobby Roode, Dave Bautista, John Hennig, and Magnus in 7:43. And Claudio Constales defeat John Hennig by pin with a neutralizer. Austin Aries 76, Jeff Hardy 77, The Rock 78, Claudio Constales 67, Magnus 62, John Hennig 70, Dave Bautista 72, and Bobby Roode 67. Claudio Constales in Techno, Austin Aries in Techno, Bobby Roode in Techno Performance. So welcome to the company, Cesaros, you may know him, but Claudio Constales, what Claudio will call him in our company, is joined TNA Wrestling. He's one of the many. You got do you want to continue about this? No. Who's turning? Oh. We're turning Jeff Hardy to the charismatic Enigma. That's who he is. And then Jeremy's like, so joining me now live, the Mexican legend Rey Mysterio Jr. Thanks for joining us. What are your thoughts about facing the Monster Abyss at Slammiversary? And Rey's like, throughout my career I've been the underdog because of my size. Facing Abyss will be a challenge, but TNA have faith in me, and so do these fans, and it's going to be a great night. If I don't win, there'll be more opportunities, and I'm going to announce one. And that will be that I will also be entering the Golden Rumble that night. So Rey Mysterio has announced that he's going into the Golden Rumble. Well, no, of course, we don't know we know that a lot of the roster can go into the Golden Rumble, including the X-Division guys. So it's only a matter of time, but who else could appear in that Golden Rumble? You have to wait and see. In above a great wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Chris Jericho defeated Tetsuya Kojima in 6:18 by submission of the Rules of Jericho. Tetsuya Kojima 65, Jericho 86, no work appearance. So Samoa Joe picked Tetsuya Kojima to face Jericho. We'll find out in a bit. Obviously. In above a decent wrestling, but a little heat, American Wolves defeated Silent Rage in 8:13. When Eddie Edwards defeated Bram by pin on the floor forward long bro. American Wolves make defense number 4. Mighty School 41, Bram 41, Eddie Edwards 62, Dave Richards 66. No work appearance. Paul Ellering did good work at ringside, and we'll probably hear more from Paul Ellering as we now count down the weeks to Slammiversary when we get more storyline for the Silent Rage going forward. But yeah, not a bad match. 59C. A music video showing to promote CM Punk, who is coming to TNA Impact very soon, my friends. He's still injured. He will be back very, very soon. In a superb match, Samoa Joe defeated Elias in 8:02 by submission of the Creature Clutch. Elias Samson 64, Samoa Joe 81. No work appearance. I'm going to put his popularity down because he's up in the main event, and I don't think he would be at this time because I imported him. But yeah, we'll sort that out later. But yeah, So Elias gets submitted by the Creature Clutch by Samoa Joe with a 72B minus. Not bad. And then we don't have an hype angle, but in a great heat and decent wrestling, AJ Styles defeats Stu Bennett by pin of the Stars Clash in AJ Styles makes defense number 5 of his TNA Heavyweight title. These don't collect Stu Bennett 58, AJ 66, no work appearance. As well, we have our next segment with Magnus and Paul Heyman come out and beat up AJ after the match, and then Magnus poses with the title belt and then leaves the ring with a World Heavyweight title. Even though he's not champion, he's now left the ring as with the world title that he lost to AJ since his return. And then we got a post-show match, especially for the fans in attendance. In a decent post-show match, Jim the Dean Hart and Rey Mysterio Jr. defeat MVP and Ryback in 14:52, and Rey Mysterio defeated Ryback by pin of the 6'9" into the Frog Splash. Rey Mysterio Jr. was head and shoulders with an 85. Jim the Dean Hart got 32. Ryback 61. MVP 56. Rey Mysterio Rumble. I thought we'd have a special guest in Jim the Dean Hart, who has appeared on TNA before. during Jay Lethal's random gimmick where he was threatening to get rid of everybody, if you remember. That's where we end tonight's show. We get quite a nice 70C plus. It increased our popularity in 29 regions. I don't think that's going to do as well as what we normally do for ratings because of thing, but I'm going to quickly turn the mic down as I click continue, blow my nose, and then when we get back to the main screen I'll turn it back up, or whenever I've blown my nose. And I'm back. There we go, that's better. I don't know why we're on 4. Let's turn it up a bit. Yeah, about 32. There you go. That's the inbuilt mic. So yeah, we did. I think that was quite a good show. I think we've continued building our throat, rivalries up, especially being in in that sort of thing. SmackDown did better than us. Randy Orton put Big Show defeating Randy Orton was a 94. Jeez, they defeating Alicia Fox. No real big stuff. Brock Lesnar and Santino Marella. Yeah, we did well. Feedback from the viewers, 70C plus. We're doing quite well. Main event has been shown, which was good. Iron Man, Dwayne Johnson, AJ, Jason with the Liger, Shinsuke as well. Need a thing. This was, although hardly expected, this is all the young guys, so, you know, expect Explosion not to do that well. We're going to have a quick look, because I don't know how many of you actually know these are all ending. That's fine. Raven has one purse, Josh Chat has one purse, that's fine. They're not going to be appearing now. We were profitable last month, which is good. What I don't think many of you know how many companies we actually got a good relationship with. Where do you go for this? Relationships. So we are working with All Japan. We're working with AAA, CML, DDT, Dragon Gate USA, Elite Canadian Championship, Fierce Females, Insane, International Pro Wrestling, K-Star, Melbourne City, New Japan, Preston City, Pro Wrestling Gorilla, Progress, Pro Wrestling Noah, Sonadi, Shimmer, Shine, World Wonder Spring Stardom, and Wrestle One. So this is why a lot of the wrestlers you see that we have, you know, some of the bigger names that are, you know, like them, a lot of them you'll see on pay-per-view appearance because they're working for other companies at the time and as writing this, so we don't have them assigned, and we'll be sorting them out in a bit. But we'll see you again next week for another edition of Explosion, and of course, these are the go-home editions prior to going into our biggest night of the year. Well, our second biggest night of the year, Slammiversary, where hopefully we'll get to see the Golden Rumble, and hopefully this Golden Rumble is going to be amazing. We'll see you all for that in just a few clicks. But it's the go-home edition of Explosion first. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back. It's the go-home editions of Explosion and Impact Wrestling, and we're going to have an extra special show which I'll be announcing in just a little bit on this show. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the extra special show we've got going. We're just going to give you an extra wrestling event and me an extra wrestling event to book. Ah, I'm a genius. Anyway, I don't need that now. Hello, welcome back. In the pre-show powered Subpar Wrestling, it'll hit the Canadian Ninjas and Made in Sin defeat Khan and Lafu and 3G. When Nicole Matthews defeated Tamaka Nakagara by pinfall the Vancouver Makeover. Tamanaka Nagara 48, Killer Skater 43, Luther Stu 55, Khan 53, Taylor Made 30, Alicia Kane 36, Porter Perez 51, and Nicole Matthews 41. Noah Prince 51D plus, not bad at all. In the picture had Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat Sammy DeSol, Lance Steele, and Amazing Red defeat Jolly Roger, Alex Kozlov, and Al Hydro de Rey Mysterio in 5:14 when Sammy DeSol defeated Al Hydro de Rey Mysterio by the Del Sol driver. Amazing Red 47 and Lance Steele 39, Sammy DeSol 47, Al Hydro de Rey Mysterio 45, Alex Kozlov 41, Jolly Roger 42. Sammy DeSol in Rumble 47D, not bad. In the pre-show had Subpar Wrestling and I'll hit the Briscoes and Playing Pieces defeat Super Smash Brothers. The Briscoes and Playing Pieces defeated Super Smash Bros and Best Friends in 5:09 when the Shard defeated Player by pin for the Inzaguri. Chuck Taylor 47, Trent Beretta 50, Player Doz 37, Player 42, Shard 40, Jigsaw 41, Mark Briscoe 52, Jay Briscoe 53, Player Doz in performance, Jigsaw in flying, and Trent Beretta in performance 50D plus. In a terrible pre-show match, Kazuzuke Makanimi defeated Christian York in 82 by putting the flying neck breaker drop. He got a 39, York got a 35. Christian York in Rumble and Performance and Kazu Makanimi in Rumble. 40D minus, not the best pre-show match. In the future, had Subpar S and Little Heat, Brooke Tessmacher, Rebel, and the Beautiful People defeat Ember Moon, Brittany, and Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters. In 83, and Brooke Tessmacher defeat Irish Shirai by putting the spinning neck breaker elbow drop. Mio Shirai 39, Irish Shirai 41, Brittany 41, Ember Moon 55, Rebel 32, Brooke Tessmacher 42, Velvet Sky 50, Angelina Love 47, Noah Prince 49D plus. In the future, decent wrestling, number 8, Crazy Steve, Kenny King, Pentagon Jr., Pete Dunne, and Rockstar Spud defeat Matt Sydal, Mascara Dorado, Lindsay Dorado, Phoenix, and Adam Cole in 826 when Kenny King defeated Lindsay Dorado by putting the Torture Rack DDT. Adam Cole 48, Phoenix 52. Lindsay Dorado 53, Mascara Dorado 54, Masvidal 59, Spud 52, Pete Dunne 52, Pentagon Jr. 50, Kenny King, K-I-N-G King 49, Crazy Steve 44, welcome back King from injury, Phoenix in Performance, Pentagon Jr. in Performance, and Rockstar Spud in Technical 57 C-, not a bad match actually. In the future, had Subpar Wrestling, Tenille Dashwood, ODB, Mickey James, Madison Rain, and Hero Massimo defeated Amazing Maria, Austin Kong, Randy Rest, Tony Storm, and Saturina in 825 until Tenille Dashwood defeats Saturina by putting the roaring elbow. Hooray Masatuda 47, Madison Rain 58, Mickey James 50, ODB 54, Tenille Dashwood 48, Saturine 16, Tony Storm 33, Randy Rest 27, Austin Kong 48, Amazing Maria, who's here on a 190 deal. These two are actually on a 190 deal. Got a 30, and so is you. She improved in Technical, 49D plus. And we open up the night with Jeremy Borash in the ring with Sanada and Kenta. And Sanada's here and he's like, so we sit in this place with these fans, and now we've got to sign this contract. But the night before Slammiversary, at the night before party, I'll tell you what. Me and Red Dragon will kick your asses. You know why? Because I'm not the best Japanese wrestler. I never said it. You think you are. But I'm the best X Division wrestler in TNA, and right now, I'm in top form. And Ken's like, will you shut up? You think I care about you and this little pre-party thing we're doing the night before? It don't matter what happens. You see, on the night live on pay-per-view, I'm going to knock you down and I'm going to leave the TNA X Division champion. If you got any problem with that, any problem with that? It will make me the greatest Japanese wrestler, but not only that, the greatest X Division wrestler, better than the new guy, Liger, Loki, and Mason Red, so many more. It's bullshit. He enjoys his name down on the contract, so does Sonata, and then he throws a punch, and it's all that brawl as security and ref fill the ring and split them up, and then bing bing, and Jeremy Borash stands up and he goes, the match of what was supposed to happen this Saturday night has now been made the main event. So, tonight's main event will be Sanada teaming with Red Dragon as they face a team of Kenta and Motor City Machine Guns. This was meant to happen on the pre-show party on Saturday night from Nashville State Fairgrounds, where we're going to be doing a special pre-show style party the night before Slammiversary, and I'll be making sure that AJ is available after this for both evenings. For 41 day, beautiful. In the battle, I had decent wrestling with much heat. Gail Kim defeated Caitlyn in 5:51 by pin of the Hurricanrana. Caitlyn 40, Gail Kim 62, 56E minus. In a decent match, Peter Black defeated Footjuice from the Liger by pinfall, the 450 splash. Peter Black 58, Liger got a 58, no work for 59C. And then Velvet Sky and Angelina Love backstage get 54C minus promo, which is not bad. And there's this Sunday night, we're going to kick ass and send the sexy purple Thunder Sisters packing. This deal with all these women promotions is stupid. We've been pushed aside to this show from the main highlight show, and now we lost our Knockouts tag team titles. I was like, TNA, we're suing them, and for you, for a lot of money, you promised us time, we got nothing. You promised us post time. Yes, we are on the poster, but in the corner, noticeable. And have the Knockouts got a Golden Rumble? No. So on Saturday night, there will be a women's Golden Rumble. 30 women, the last one standing, who will face whoever the champion is at Bound for Glory. And we will not only be Knockout Tag Team Champions, but also Knockouts Champion by the end of Bound for Glory. So they're making their presence felt. We've got a 30 women over the top rope battle royal that involves all knockouts, not just tag teams. Tag teams will not matter in that match. So the winner of that match will face whoever wins the night after against Awesome Kong and Madison Rayne. I know it might give away who's going to win that match, but I think it's a brilliant idea. In about a decent wrestling, but little heat, Al Ligero defeated Zima Ion in 5:49 by pinfall with an Al Buta. Zima Ion 50, Al Ligero 46, no work appearance 52D+. And the Mason Machine Gun about TNA changes everything, and now moves our Saturday match for tonight is bullshit. And so he's like, no matter what happens tonight, or Saturday, or salmviseary is going to be us standing tall, and this little project will fall. So here's what we got planned. Whoever the New Japan Junior Tag Team Champions, come here Saturday night, we'll face you, and we'll show you why we're the best. So will the New Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Tag Team Champions turn up and face MCG? It's going to be an interesting one. We'll find out. I've got to find out who they are first. In a decent match, Jay Lethal and Generation Me defeat Low-Key and Bad Influence in 7:43 when Jay Lethal defeated Low-Key by pinning the Lethal combination. Jay Lethal 63, Jeremy Book 62, Max Book 49, Kazarian 60, Daniels 65 and Low-Key 60. Daniels in Rumble and Lethal in Techno. Yeah, I thought we had Bad Influence and Low-Key and all that lot in action on TV for a while. So I threw him in a match, 63C, not bad actually. Don't know why Madison Rayne's on screen because she's not meant to be, but it doesn't matter. House of Knockouts Championship. And there's James Mitchell and Awesome Kong backstage. He's like, look here, Madison. There's something like this woman, the biggest woman in women's wrestling, and she is champion. There's something like live, she'll still be champion no matter who wins the Women's Golden Rumble. We'll not only face this evil woman, but also we'll see why she is Awesome Kong. 316 minus, not bad. And in above had subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Lost Ice Creams defeated Spectacular Envoy in 8:12 and Al Hydro Del Ice Cream defeated Frightmare by pinning the Cold Stone Stunner. Frightmare 36, Hallow Wicked 37, Ice Cream Junior 43, Al Hydro Del Ice Cream 42. No work appearance, but these two have great chemistry. Tag team to go. Of course, it's a Shikara highlight special match because all these guys are from Shikara at some point in its history. So I thought I'd throw them together in a nice tag team on Explosion tonight, and also they're part of the TNA X Division tag team thing. I think Lost Ice Creams are one of the best tag teams, underrated tag teams in wrestling, to be honest. Just saying. In a poor match, Arja Kong, Barbie Blank and Taryn Terrell defeat Alpha Female Daphne and Tara in 7:53 when Arja Kong defeat Alpha Female by pinfall with an Huracan. Taryn Terrell 34, Barbie Blank 47, Arja Kong 49, Tara 56, Daphne 47 and Alpha Female 41. No work appearance for 51 to D+. Immediately video showing to promote one of our top stars, Jay Lethal, because we like to do those sort of things. Then in a terrible match, the Epidemic defeated Blossom 27:52 when May Yim defeated Hannah Blossom by pinfall. Holly Blossom 38, Hannah Blossom 30, Levi Bates 35, May Yim 35, Levi Bates in Rumble and Techno 37D-, not bad. And your main event of the night, of course, is Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly and Sonada taking on the team of Kenta, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. In above had decent wrestling, but the Machine Sonada and Red Dragon defeat Kenta and the Basic Machine Guns in 20 minutes 29 when Bobby Fish defeated Kenta by pin for the running single leg high knee strike. Sonada 46, Kyle O'Reilly 48, Bobby Fish 50, Sabin 62, Alex Shelley 65 and Kenta 65. Bobby Fish in performance and Alex Shelley in Rumble 56C-. Not bad at all, to be honest. Then in the post-show bout had decent wrestling, but little heat Zack Sabre Jr., T. Gray and Mark Haskins defeated Shark Boy, TJ Perkins and Will Ospreay in 15:23 when Mark Haskins defeated Shark Boy by pin of the Painkiller. Mark Haskins 51, T. Gray, Uno 52, Zack Sabre Jr. 55, Will Ospreay 62, TJ Perkins 53 and Shark Boy 31. Haskins in Technical, Sabre Jr. in Performance and Will Ospreay in Performance 42D. That's where we end tonight's show. Not a bad one. I don't know where. When did we use Awesome Kong? Oh, she was in the pre-show one. That's fine. 56C-, better than what we did last week in Canada. So yeah, we're going to head forward. We're going to get on with TNA Battle and get all that booked up. I've got some good plans for that. main part of it. It's the go home shows, and we've also got the Saturday Night Rumble from the National State Fairgrounds. So I hope that venue is in the game where TNA Wrestling started its show. So the night before Summerversary is going to go back home. So I might call it homecoming. I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see you in just a few little clicks when we'll get on with the main bulk of Impact. More announcements are going to be heading your way right now, my friends. Welcome to the Go Home edition of TNA Wrestling. And this is TNA Impact, the Go Home edition, ready for Summerversary. We've got a Go Home special event live on Spike TV, 4 hours long from the National State Fairgrounds. But in official about decent wrestling with the Military Okada Killer Elite Squad and the heavy hitters defeat D'Angelo De Niro and the American Walls and Mustache Man at 740 when Davey Boy Smith Jr. defeated D'Angelo De Niro by pin with a running power slam. Tyler Bate 39, Trent 741, Eddie Edwards 63, Dave Richards 67, D'Angelo De Niro 55, Okada 60, Rhino 50, Jeff Cobb 49, Lance Hoyt 50, and Dave Boy Smith Jr. 49. Eddie Edwards in performance, Lance Hoyt in performance, and Tyler Bate in performance. 50 AC minus. We are sold out tonight with 6,500 people at the Kellogg Arena. This show. We have got a huge main event actually tonight. In Appreciate Decent Wrestling with a cheap, Brian Cage, Eli Drake and John Henning defeat Roger Strong, Keith Lee and Yoshitotsu in 822 when John Henning defeat Yoshitotsu by pin with the Starship Pain. Yoshitotsu 48, Keith Lee 50, Roger Strong 61, John Henning 70, Eli Drake 55, Brian Cage 36, Keith Lee in Rumble at 61C, not bad. In Appreciate Good Wrestling and Decent Match the Crowd, Matt Hardy, May MVP and Knox defeat Sting, Setsuya Kojima and Doug Williams in 8:30 when Matt Hardy defeats Setsuya Kojima by pin with the Twist of Fate. I'll change that to the Twist of Hate for now. Doug Williams 59, Setsuya Kojima 73, Sting 83, Knox 43, MVP 67, Matt Hardy 63, Doug Williams in performance 73B minus, not a bad match. In a feature at decent at Subpar Wrestling, a little heat Elias Sampson and the Silent Rage defeat Shane Taylor, Jay Bradley and Cheeseburger in 7:43 when Bram defeat Cheeseburger by pin with a curb stomp. Cheeseburger 31, Jay Bradley 40, Shane Hounds 34, Elias Sampson 64, Mighty Skill 47, Bram 49. Elias Sampson improving in performance. I haven't really sorted out Elias out just yet. I need to go and deal with his popularity. I'm going to not edit his in-ring work, but I need to edit his popularity. 52D plus. Also, the Cheeseburger, Shane Taylor, and that are all on one night only deals, the same as Trevor Guerrero Jr. And in a decent pre-show match, Trevor Guerrero Ryback defeated Trevor Guerrero Jr. in 15:02 by pin with the Suplex Power Slam. Trevor Guerrero Jr. 55, Ryback 61, no work brings 58C minus. And we open up the night with Gunnar and Murphy and AJ Styles gets a 60C and Jeremy's like, welcome to Impact, this coming Sunday night is Slammiversary, then on Monday night Impact Wrestling goes opposite Monday Night Raw. Joining me now is AJ and what is on your mind, and AJ is for whatever reason TNA's moved Impact to Monday nights again. This is because we've been beating SmackDown, we have the names to do it and the roster. This Sunday night I'm going to face Magnus in a match for this title. Look Magnus, Dizzy Carter was killing TNA. Bad booking, stories, whatever. WWE's done it, so is Ring of Honor. But now it's like this new boss is in town and he's making all the right decisions. So at Summerversary, I'm going to kick ass and win. At the initial State Fairgrounds where this all began, the night before, the Heyman guys will fall to me and my two friends, Gunnar and Murphy. With my two friends, Gunnar and Murphy. What you said last week was true, Paul, but it's time to let these guys stand tall. So tonight, I got some opposite opponents, and I found you some, too, to warm us up. Ready? Your match is next. Come on, boys, let's go and watch. So they're going to go to their locker room and watch. Tonight, you're going to have 2 6-man tag matches ahead of this Sunday night where Gunnar Murphy and AJ Styles will team up against America's Most Wanted and Magnus. Okay, Nick Aldis. In a decent match, Magnus and America's Most Wanted defeat Eric Young and the Von Erichs in 7:55 and James Storm defeat Ross Von Erich by pin of the 8-second ride after Paul Heyman interfered. Eric Young 54, Marshall Von Erich 44, Ross Von Erich 48, James Storm 64, Chris Harris 39 and Magnus 64. No occurrence, 58C minus. Not the best. In a decent match, Desmond Wolfe defeats Shelton Benjamin in 8:17 by pin of the jawbreaker lariat. Shelton Benjamin 60, Desmond Wolfe 59, no occurrence, 62C. And Desmond Wolfe grabs the mic after and he goes, I came out of retirement for one reason, to be champion. Now I can hear all you boo and say I should stay behind that desk at Ring of Honor. No, I'm going to prove I've still got it and I can be a star. 50D plus, not bad. In a decent match, Bobby Lashley defeated Ted DiBiase in 650 by pin with a choke slam. Ted DiBiase Jr. is 46, Bobby Lashley 59. No experience. Ted DiBiase Jr. was really off his game. Senior did some good work at ringside. Of course, I said that I'm going to get these guys in storylines so the managers can start being on screen. Now we're backstage and Jeremy's like, tonight's been rocking and I hope you're enjoying this great show we're putting on, but joining me now, the animal, Dave Bautista. And Dave's like, really? I quit the WWE to get away from lies and crap and now TNA are doing it. Me and The Rock have been tearing it up every single pay-per-view since coming into TNA, and next week when we go live on Monday night, Vince is going to know what hit him, TNA. I tell you why, because I'm going to be headlining that show and Rock won't be there because he'll still be in the hospital after what I do to him on Sunday night, live. So TNA, you better cancel this match. If not, it's going to go into end in a disaster for you. 75B minus from Dave Bautista, not bad. And then Jesse and Robbie are there backstage and are like, this is it, TNA. We want our tag titles back, not in a match. We want them given back to us. But no, the Wolves did not cheat. Well, guys, fine. But this Sunday Night Live, we're going to show the world why Robbie and Jesse are the best tag team in wrestling today when we regain the tag team gold. So they're on about regaining the tag team gold this Sunday night against the Wolves. Will be interesting to see if they can do it. In a decent match, Kevin Steen defeated Claudio in 820 by pin with a package pile driver. Kevin Steen 59, Claudio 68. No work of ribs, but in a 68C plus. Nice little match. In a decent match, Ethan Carter III, Abyss and Drew Galloway defeated Rey Mysterio, Colt Cabana and Rob Terry in 822, when Abyss defeated Colt Cabana by pin with a black hole slam. In terms of ring work, Rey Mysterio's head and shoulders been out, so Rob Terry is the weak link. Rob Terry 32, Colt Cabana 51, Rey Mysterio 86, Drew Galloway 51. Abyss 56 and Ethan Carter III 53. Colt Cabana improving performance. So Colt Cabana will be taking on EC3 for the United States title at the live show. Of course, Rey Mysterio will be facing Abyss. And Drew Galloway will be facing Rob Terry. They are all booked for Slammiversary. Punk is coming, and he is coming for The Rock. The guy that made him quit WWE, and he'll be here next week live. The CM Punk is going to arrive next week, 76B minus, live on Raw. It's going to be interesting. In above had subpar wrestling and Little Heat, the Bromans defeat Anderson and Gallows in 627 when Jesse defeated Doc Gallows by pin with a stunner. Doc Gallows 48, Carl Anderson 56, Robbie E 44, Jesse 31. Jesse in Rumble and Robbie E in Rumble 49D plus, not bad. Then James Mitchell's backstage and goes, it's going to happen Sunday. Ray, you think you're going to beat the Monster Abyss? Don't make me laugh. Have you seen the size of you compared to my monster? Now it's going to be a big night. The night before, Abyss is going to hold an open challenge for anyone from anywhere to face him in a Monsters Ball match. So that'll be happening on the Saturday night. You will not want to miss that. But a 47D, not bad. In about very good wrestling but didn't have much heat. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Prince Devet in 824 by pin for the running single league and high knee strike. Prince Devet 65, Shinsuke Nakamura 64. No work improvements, but 69C. That's another great match. It's just full of great matches this show, isn't it? In a decent match, AJ Styles and Gunnar and Murphy defeated Bobby Roode and Inc. in 811 when AJ Styles defeated Shannon Moore by pin with a springboard 450 splash. AJ Styles 85, Murphy 39, Gunnar 56, Jesse Neal 34, Shannon Moore 47, Bobby Roode 68. Bobby Roode and Jesse Neal both improving in performance, 64C, not bad. Then Kurt Angle comes to the ring. Look, I haven't been here for a while, I've been taking my time to heal, but you fans want to know when they'll see me back in this ring. I'm starting rehab this week and it looks like I should be cleared to go in about 39 days time. That means I should be back in time for the biggest night of the year, but I'm making this promise. I'm going to be here next week, and I'm going to tell you who I will be facing at Bound for Glory Live. Our best angle of the night from Kurt Angle there, 78B, beautiful. In a superb match, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries defeated Bully Ray, Cody Rhodes and Stu Bennett in 825, when Jeff Hardy defeated Stu Bennett by pin with the Twist of Hate. That should be the Twist of Fate. Austin Aries 77, Jeff Hardy 75, RVD 76, Stu Bennett 70, Cody Rhodes 74, Bully Ray 76, Noah Cabrera 72B minus, not bad. Then Jeremy's like, welcome back. Joining me now before his main event match against The Rock tonight is Chris Jericho. And Jeremy's like, look here, Joe. Tonight I face The Rock, and this Sunday night I'm going to face you. And then I'm going to go into the Golden Rumble where I'll win. This is Jericho's time, not yours. And rest assured, this Sunday night, I prove it. And he just walks away, 74B minus, as he comes out. In an exceptional match, Chris Jericho defeated The Rock in 20 minutes 02 by pinning the code breaker following interference on Dave Bautista. And he got 65C. Interesting. The Rock 77, Chris Jericho 81. No work approved. That's probably because the things I had The Rock protected, blah, blah, blah. But at 71C plus after the match, of course, Dave Bautista just attacked The Rock, but then Samoa Joe comes out. He locks in the Kanicha clutch, making Jericho tap ahead of their match. That's the end of that. And then Samoa, an exceptional post-show match. Dave Bautista defeated Samoa Joe in 14:49 by pinfall the Spinebuster. Samoa Joe 79, Dave Bautista 74. No work improvements. That's where we enter the go-home show. With 68C plus, increased our popularity in 29 regions. Not the best show in the world, but I'm going to accept it for what it was. It was a decent show. I think the main event sucked for some reason. And I think that's because we protected The Rock too much, which is fair enough. But we're going to have a quick look and see how SmackDown did. SmackDown did better than us. We got an 81B with a 93. That's why we're moving to bloody Monday nights, because I've been paying attention to Raw and Raw's been doing shit. So we got last night's explosion. Has been decent, although hard to expect. The feedback from the viewers has been great. It has drawn a lot of praise. That's what we need. So, gentlemen, we'll see you live this coming Saturday and Sunday for the Slammiversary weekend. Thanks for watching. It's the night before Slammiversary, and TNA Wrestling, as good as it is, returns home for one night only. We'll then probably do it again next year. This is going to be an ongoing thing before Bound for Glory, Lockdown, and Final Resolutions. I should have done it in the order we're going to do them. It's going to be called the Pre-Show Party. This is Pre-Show Party Night, June. The 1,500 people at the Tennessee State Fairgrounds tonight. I know it's a small crowd, but we're home. And this is your Golden Rimmings Golden Rumble of the night. And in a Balvad Subpar Wrestling, a little heat, Aja Kong won the Battle Royal in 39 minutes 53. The other members of the Final Four are Mickie James, Tara, and Gail Kim. With Mickie James winning the final elimination, Aja Kong managed to record both the most eliminations and longest survival time. Now, Awesome Kong was in the match, along with Alicia Kane, Alpha Female, Angelina Loves, Barbie Blank, Brittany, Brooke Desmocker, Daphne, Ember Moon, Gail Kim, Hannah Blossom, Hiraya Masatu, Holly Blossom, Irish Ray, Caitlin, Khan, Keller Skater, Levi Bates, Lou Master, Madison Rain, May Yim, Mickie James, Mia Shirai, Nicole Matthews, Porter Perez, Rebel, Tara, Tyler Maiden, Tony Storm. If Awesome Kong would have won, she would have got to pick her opponent. That was the way we're going, but Aja Kong's won, so she's now got a guaranteed title match at Bound for Glory for the Women Knockouts title. Nicole Matthews in Performance, Porter Perez in Technical, Alicia Kane in Rumble, Barbie Blank in Performance, Angelina Love in Performance, Alpha Mayo in Technical, and Mia Shirai in Technical. A 53C minus, not a bad match. Let's get moving on. In a poor match, Abyss defeated Chris Renfrew in a Monsters Ball match in 10:24 by pinning the Black Hole Slam. Abyss makes defense number 3 of the TNA Intercontinental title. Renfrew 35, Abyss 58, no work improvements, 49D plus. In above a decent wrestling below heat, Namashumi Marufuji defeats Shinsuke Nakamura in 10:23 by from the double underhook side power slam. Shinsuke Nakamura 59, Marufuji 58, no work improvements, 61C. Japanese versus Japanese. Highlight of the evening, of course, is another 6-man tag match ahead of their matches tomorrow night on Slammiversary. They get to wrestle here tonight. And in about that decent wrestling, Ethan Carter III and the American Wolves defeat Colt Cabana and the Bromans. For some reason, Colt Cabana and EC3 on the wrong side. When David Rich defeat Jesse by pinning the Tiger Bomb. Eddie Edwards 66, Dave Richard 72, Ethan Carter III 52, Colt Cabana 51, Robbie E 41, and Jesse 33. Jesse in Performance, Robbie E in Performance, and Colt Cabana in Performance 58C minus, not bad. In a decent match, Moxie Machine Guns defeat Generation Me in 10:18 when actually defeat Jeremy Max Book by pinning the Underarm Snap STO. Moxie Machine Guns made defense number 3 of their TNA X Division tag titles. Jeremy Book 60, Max Book 51, Saban 65, Alex Shelley 70. No work improvements. The reason we did this is because El Desperado and Pygmy weren't available for tonight. They're over in CMML. One of them weren't available. They're over somewhere else. But yeah, nice little match. Beautiful. In a decent match, Kevin Steen defeated Bobby Lashley in 15:29 by from the package pile driver. 62C, Steen 55, Bobby Lashley 59. No work improvements, 62C. In above a decent wrestling bum cheek, Kenta, Loki, and PG Black defeated Sonada, Jay Lethal, Matt Sydal in 15:01 when Kenta defeated Sonada by people that go to sleep. Matt Sydal 60, Lethal 63, Sonada 48, PG Black 62, Loki 60, and Kenta 65. Loki in performance, the 61C, nice little X Division match there. In above had superb wrestling and good heat, Cody Rhodes defeated Austin Aries in 14:41 by pinfall the Beautiful Disaster. Austin Aries 77, Cody Rhodes 77, Noah Cruz 79B, lovely match. In a decent match, Desmond Wolfe defeated Eric Young in 15:07 by pinfall the Tower of London. Eric Young 37, Desmond Wolfe 59, Eric Young in performance. 57C minus, not bad. In a decent match, Claudio defeated Matt Hardy in 14:37 by pinning the Neutralizer. Matt Hardy 52, Claudio 53. Claudio in performance, Matt Hardy in performance. 57C minus. I will try and fill up the card a bit more tomorrow night and try and get everybody on, but I'm probably not going to manage it because of the amount of people we've got. Between Explosion and this. 57C minus. We have the Battle Royal. In the Battle of Fantastic Heat and Great Wrestling, Chris Jericho, Dave Bautista, and Ryback defeated The Rock, Rob Van Dam, and Samoa Joe in 1946, and Chris Jericho defeated Rob Van Dam by submission on the rules of Jericho. Samoa Joe 82, RVD 76, Rock 80, Ryback 62, Dave Bautista 72, and Chris Jericho 87. Jericho in Technical and Ryback in Technical 77B, not bad. And then in a decent match, AJ Styles and Gunner defeated Magnus and America's Most Wanted 24-33, and AJ Styles defeated James Storm by putting the springboard 450 splash. That wasn't how the match was meant to finish. It was meant to end in double count out, hyping up their matches for tomorrow night. AJ Styles 85, Murphy 38, Gunner 57, James Storm 66, Chris Harris 42, and Magnus 68. Magnus in Rumble and Murphy in performance. That's where we end this show. And we'll sort out that a bit later on. But 71C plus increased our popularity in 14 regions. That's how you do a pre-show party night, my friends. AJ, I'm going to give it to Joe, and I'm also going to give it to Jericho because he is amazing. Now, I have got some big names that are turning up tomorrow night as well, joining the company to appear in the Rumble. I've got some special One Night Any Deal guys ready to go. So we'll see you tomorrow night for Slammiversary. Tonight, we celebrate what TNA has done and brought us all together. Tonight, we find out who will face the winner of AJ Styles. Tonight, all the titles are on the line as the X Division, the Knockouts, and Impact come together for one of the big 4 nights on the calendar. This is TNA, this is Slammiversary, and this is wrestling. We see a special step where pyro goes off as the camera backs over the wrestling fans, waving signs, and then we cut to the announce desk where Mike Tenay and Taz are sat, and Mike goes, "Welcome to Slammiversary. The past 3 months has seen TNA go from strength to strength. Tonight there'll be shocks and twists as tonight the road bound for glory begins." And Taz's like, "Look, Mike, there's 7 titles on the line and so many huge matches, and we begin with a submission match between Jericho and Samoa Joe." And that is where we begin tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in front of 13,800 people at the Donald J. Tucker Civic Centre. It is sold out. 13,800 people are here to watch TNA Wrestling. And in our exceptional opening match, Samoa Joe defeated Chris Jericho in a submission match in 15:02 by pinfall by submission on the Creature Clutch. Jericho 87, Samoa Joe 79, 75B minus. Beautiful. In about a decent wrestling, but I'm a cheap most of Machine Guns defeated Red Dragon in 14:57 when Alex Shelley defeated Kyle O'Reilly by pinfall the Shirani. Most of Machine Guns make defense number 4 of their TNA X Division tag titles. Kyle O'Reilly 49, Bobby Fish 50, Chris Sabin 63, Alex Shelley 71, Kyle O'Reilly in Technical 67C plus, not a bad match. In a decent match, America's Most Wanted defeated Gunner and Murphy in 13:04 when James Storm defeated Murphy by pinning the forward lung blower. Murphy 40, Gunner 59, James Storm 66, Chris Harris 40, Noah Cruz 59C, beautiful. In a poor match, Drew Galloway defeated Rob Terry in 14:24 by pinning the Scott drop. Drew Galloway 53, Rob Terry 26, Noah Cruz 47D. In above our decent wrestling number 3, Ethan Carter the third defeated Colt Cabana in 14:43 by pinfall the Sweet Meat Sizzler. He makes defense number 2 of the United States Championship. Colt Cabana 53, Ethan Carter the third 56, no work runs 59C. In about a decent wrestling, but I'm cheat. Awesome Kong defeated Madison Rain in 14:43 by putting the flying splash. Awesome Kong made defense number 6 of the TNA Knockouts title. Madison Rain 47, Awesome Kong 48, and that means that a Bound for Glory in September it will be Aja Kong versus Awesome Kong for the Knockouts Championship. Oh yes, that is the storyline I was going for. Many of you might have worked that one out, but there we go. Aja Kong versus Awesome Kong. Battle of the Kongs. 51D+. Not the best match, but a nice match. Nonetheless. In above a decent wrestling, Middle Street American Walls defeat the Bromeds in a table match in 15:27. Jesse was eliminated first, and Eddie Edwards finally Robbie E. American Walls make defense number 5 of their TNA World Tag Team titles. Robbie E 42, Jesse 33, Eddie Edwards 70, David Richards 72. Not a bad match actually for a tables match. Jesse and a Robbie E proving performance. Clear my nose out again. 62C, so I can continue recording without dying. In about a decent wrestling, but cheat, Kenta defeated Sonada in 14:55 by the Kenta Special. Kenta is now the TNA X Division champion. Kenta got a 60, Sonada 49, no work opponents 59C. Not a bad match. We've got plans for the title, don't worry. In above that decent wrestling, but a little heat, Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters defeat the Beautiful People in 15:42, and Mio Shirai defeat Valve Sky by pinfall the STO. Sexy Purple Thunder Sisters make defense number 3 of the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Valve Sky 55, Angelina Love 51, Mio Shirai 44, Io Shirai 47. No work runs 54C-, not bad. In above that great heat and good wrestling, Abyss defeated Rey Mysterio in 14:33 by pinfall the Black Hole Slam. Abyss makes defense number 4 of the TNA Intercontinental. Rey Mysterio 86, Abyss 55, Abyss in Technical and Performance 77B. A beautiful match. In above fantastic heat and great wrestling, The Rock defeated Dave Bautista in a cage match in 14:54 when The Rock escaped the cage. The Rock 75, Dave Bautista 72. Noah Crone 76B-. Joey's walking backstage when a van pulls out up beside him. These masked guys jump out and kidnap Joe, forcing him in the back of the van before driving off. Joe's ninjas are back. What's going on with Samoa Joe? He's been kidnapped yet again. 72B-, not the best angle, but nice enough. In above that, great wrestling and good heat, AJ Styles defeated Magnus in an I Quit match in 2026 by submission. AJ Styles made defense number 6 of his TNA World Heavyweight title. 78B, Magnus 63, AJ Styles 84. No work improvements. 78B, beautiful. And then finally, in a 77B match, in above a great, good wrestling and a decent match for the crowd, Chris Joker won a Battle Royal in 90 minutes 08. The other members of the Final Four were Sting, Cody Rhodes and Dave Bautista, with Sting being the final elimination. The Rock got most eliminations over the course of the match. Christian Cage set the record for longest surviving. So Christian Cage returned in this match. We also had Abyss, Austin Aries, Bobby Lashley, Bobby Roode, Brian Cage, Bully Ray, Chris Deco here as a special guest for one night only, making a special appearance inside the Battle Royal Golden Rumble. Jericho, Christian Cage making his full-time return to TNA Wrestling. Chris Stanger's Claudio Constalis, Cody Rhodes, Dave Bautista, Eli Drake, Elias Sampson, Eric Young, James Storm, Jay Lethal, Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett, Juice and Thunder Liger, Kenny King, Kevin Nash as a special surprise entrance, Kevin Steen, MVP, Marty Skull, Matt Sydal, Prince Devet, Raven as a special guest thingamy. He also had Jeff Jarrett as another surprise and Raven. Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, Roderick Strong, Ryback, Setsuya Kojima, Scott Steiner, another surprise entrance. Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sting, Stu Bennett, and of course The Rock were all in this match. So your surprise entrances were Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, Christian Cage, I can't remember the others, and Kevin Nash as well. All special surprise entrants. Rey Mysterio, Rumble and Performance. Austin Aries in Technical, Rob Van Dam in Performance, Bobby Roode in Performance, Jay Lethal in Performance, MVP in Technical, Bobby Lashley in Technical, Elias Sampson in Performance, Eli Drake in Technical and Performance, Work Improvement 77B. That's where we end tonight's show. We now know that Jericho has got a guaranteed title shot at Bound for Glory, and we're going to find out what happens tomorrow night on Impact. It's going to be an interesting night, to say the least, tomorrow on Monday night, on the first ever Monday Night Impact for this series. All the new storylines are going to kick off on Explosion and TNA, and every start will have a storyline. So I'll see you all guys live tomorrow or in the next episode. This was episode number 4. We'll see you in episode number 5 as our own Bound of Glory kicks off with CM Punk and Kurt Angle. Thank you for watching, guys.